This method is used to repair mechanical or thermal blisters or delamination in circuit board laminated base materials. The blister is sealed by injecting a low viscosity epoxy into the blister or delamination void. The minimum skill level needed to complete this procedure reliably is advanced. The conformance level reached when this procedure is completed properly is high. See the web page for a list of the tools and materials required to complete this procedure. The procedure follows. Step 1. Clean the area. Step 2. Drill into delamination blister with the micro drill and ball mill. Drill in an area clear of circuitry or components. Drill at least 2 holes opposite of each other and around the perimeter of the delamination. Brush away all loose material. Caution. Be careful not to drill too deep, exposing internal circuits or planes. Caution. Abrasion operations can generate electrostatic charges. Step 3. Bake the circuit board to remove any entrapped moisture. Do not allow the circuit board to cool prior to injecting the epoxy. Caution. Some components may be sensitive to high temperatures. Step 4. Mix the epoxy. See the manufacturer's instructions on how to mix epoxy without bubbles. Caution. Exercise care to prevent bubbles in the epoxy mixture. Step 5. Pour the epoxy into the epoxy cartridge. Step 6. Inject the epoxy into one of the holes in the delamination. The heat retained in the circuit board will improve the flow characteristics of the epoxy and will draw the epoxy into the void area, filling it completely. Step 7. If the void does not fill completely, the following procedures may be used. Apply light local pressure on the board surface starting at the fill hole, slowly proceeding to the vent hole. Apply vacuum to the vent hole to draw the epoxy through the void. Step 8. Cure the epoxy per procedure 2.7 epoxy mixing and handling. Scrape away any excess epoxy using a knife or scraper. Note: if needed, apply an additional thin coating to seal any scraped areas. Evaluation. Step 1. Visual examination for texture and color match. Step 2. Electrical tests to conductors around the repaired area as applicable.